piece of music training could be leftward over in an obsolete acoustical age if it does not hold up in technique, and to-depth paper says. Two-lot piece of music formation does not represent the fact of how youthful human beings attract in piece of music, onto the investigation of the piece of music committee. It says down there is a hazard the separate tool present training methods may be obsolete. It argues technique could assist halt piece of music of vanishing of schools. The committee, led by key figures in modern piece of music and set up by the Arts Justice England and the related boards of the King's Schools of Piece of Music, says technique is developing at a fast bet. Of apps how enable users to write digital piece of music on clever phones to learn by yourself the guitar, YouTube videos, the opportunities technique giving for training, manufacturing and charming in piece of music are considerable. The paper says, down there is a risk how the separate among how youthful human beings use technique and piece of music formation may see present model of training quickly proper obsolete. The is not on one substitute the sum, but on earning along the top in technique to job near and problem acoustical piece of music making to build more than pertinent modern experience. It adds, the present general of piece of music learners can investigate any era or type of piece of music at any period. Technique allows them to accessing and to absorb musics of any civilization. The paper key points how technique has switched youthful human beings to extemporize along, accessing virtual teaching staff and problem every some in digital spaces. It adds how new technologies more ensure available, cheap cost tool to do and stake piece of music, and how it should be a center lath of piece of music formation. Piece of music formation deserted to the wolves' fears for piece of music training session in schools. It adds how the availability and spontaneity of such a technique tool youthful human beings can include a more than liquid attitude, in the old impeding among various types of piece of music creature ruined downward. The paper as well says how the attention of piece of music formation should be enabling each kid is back to get piece of music future. A paper by the Musicians Association recent year offered poorer family are creature estimated out of training melodic tool. Family in low revenue households were part as potential to get piece of music training session, it found. Committee President, Sir Nicholas Kenyon, who is operating CEO of the Barbican, recognized down there was an army of pressures on schools to encounter academia targets. He told, human beings of all ages now find out and delight a extremely various band of piece of music in lot ways, at household, in classrooms, in communities and on the internet. Yet, we're worried how two-lot piece of music formation does not represent the realities of how youthful human beings attract in piece of music.